Good morning, YouTube family. We're getting into crypto today. I love how everybody says that crypto moves with the NASDAQ when it's convenient to their idea of it going down, or that crypto can't possibly go up during a recession. I gotta call that bear caca, my friends. Bitcoin is a risk-on asset, but it has its own unique place in the market, similar to gold, but not constrained by the investor behavior that affects gold prices. It's both a disruptive technology and a store of value, and I want to be crystal clear. The next bull run is already on the horizon, and every day of 2023, in my view, is the best day to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some cryptos, because in 2024, I think they're all going to be more expensive. I want to remind you that the next Bitcoin halving event is March of 2024, and that's going to kick off the run-up or the markup phase of Bitcoin. But don't think that at that time Bitcoin is going to be 26K. I expect that in March it's going to be closer to 48K. And Ethereum is going to be north of 3K. ADA should be above 75 cents and on its way to $1. And the lowest lows are clearly behind us. And even though there's going to be some flash sales in crypto between now and then, they're going to be fast and they're going to be met with buyers. I'm going to be one of them. I'm going to show you guys what signal we're about to get in the Bitcoin chart, and I'm going to go over some fresh technicals for Ethereum, ADA, Mara, Riot, and then I'm going to throw some quick comments on some other top cryptos that are either bullish or bearish. This is the Stocks with Josh show. I started this YouTube page on the market lows of 2022 when all the investor simps had already given up and walked away. It's only the diehards that are left with me now, and that's all of you guys. I appreciate you showing up, learning, and growing. I know that you guys are truly committed to your financial success. So thank you for hitting the like, and I want to thank all the new subscribers that have currently and recently joined this community. Quick announcement. If you are in the New York area on June 7th at 6 p.m., I'm going to be doing a meet and greet live show with the Core 4. That's Keenan Grace, Larry Jones, and Stockmo and myself. This is a free-to-attend event for registered guests. There's a link in the top pinned comment, and that's where you can go get your free ticket. They're absolutely limited tickets, though. This is going to be a small, intimate gathering, only 200 guests. And if you are in the New York area and you want to attend, then I would check your schedule, make sure that you're available, and get over there and get your spot right now. There's going to be a MooMoo sponsored stock giveaway, live music, photo opportunities with myself and the Core 4, and other fun surprises. I want to be clear, this is purely a meet and greet event. There is no other agenda. Simply the agenda of having fun with like-minded people. We're going to be spending the evening talking about building generational wealth. This will be the first of its kind event, and I hope to see as many of you guys as possible. Check your schedule. Go get that free ticket right now. Okay, what is going on with Bitcoin? I've shown the crosshairs of this chart in the past, and you can see that every time the price entered this zone, it's sold off. This is serving to create price compression at the center of the descending channel that I've drawn. If we get a close below 26,500, that could force the price down to 25,500. If we get a nice green candle above these crosshairs, that will signal a break up to 28K. And I want to be very clear. If we get a close above 28K, I think 34K is in the bag. So it's setting up very soon to break one way or the other. Do we have any clues which direction it might possibly break? Well, yes, let's go check out the Gaussian channel. I'm looking at the 5-day Gaussian channel chart. This indicator is based on 3 moving averages. But what I love about it is the simple green-red visual guide that it gives. When the channel changes colors on the higher time frames, like I've got set here, it usually indicates strength in a continuing trend. Green obviously means it's going up. So we got green because of where the price is currently at. With the price compression that we're currently seeing, we're going to see some flashes down potentially to 26 or 25.5. In my idea, that's the buy zone. These types of moves, they often occur over the holidays when there's low trading volume. This is when the exchanges can do their price manipulation. They can close out all the bulls who got in too early or on too high of a leverage, and they squeeze them out. The fact that the Gaussian channel has signaled green at this higher time frame shows me that we are still in an upward trend on Bitcoin. The only thing that would change my bullish stance would see a break below 25K. That would not be good. But at the moment, I think we're holding really well. We're getting tight price compression, and it could be signaling a much bigger move up. Now, I have no reason to believe we're going down. The chart is performing exactly the same as every other beginning of a new bull cycle. I want to be very, very clear. If you're going to get into Bitcoin because you believe it'll be higher next year, we're potentially very close to the best possible entry price that you're going to see at any point moving forward. As far as how high will Bitcoin perform in a recession or during the debt ceiling crisis, it is arguable that those events could be the very catalyst that could drive Bitcoin really high. Instability in our financial system. From my point of view, we've already seen it disconnect from the NASDAQ over the last couple weeks. That could be signaling a new trend, an isolated trend for Bitcoin. All right, let's cover Ethereum. ETH is a buy between 1,700 and 1,600. We have an upward trend line that it seems to be respecting. I'm expecting it's largely going to move sideways, and at some point it's going to touch the trend line and we'll get a bounce. You could choose to wait for that touch to buy. I'm expecting a retest of 2,200 after we sort out the exact bottom. Before I dive into the altcoin technicals, if you need better trade tools, check out the offer from the MooMoo Investment app. They're giving away up to 20 free stock to open and fund an account. Each stock could be worth up to $2,000. Click on that link, which will be in the description of the video, to get your free stock. Then you could come find the chat group that I host on the app. I call it Stock Josh Fan. All right, I want to begin with ADA. You guys know I'm bullish on ADA. Nothing has changed. I would add to my position if we touch 34 cents. The target is still 55 cents to 60 cents. It is possible we could touch the bottom of the channel back at 32 cents. The chart would still be in a bullish trend as we'd be making a series of higher lows. Let's get into Solana. I'm bearish, unfortunately, on Solana. We got a nice bounce off of the low sub $10 range, but ever since then, we've been moving in a bearish trend. It's not alt season yet, so there's no point in speculating the next move. You can see that the Solana Gaussian channel hasn't flipped to green yet, and that the price is slowly going down as the channel is trending downward. If you wanted a good entry for Solana, I would guess that it could be around $16. If $16 were to break down, then it's going to retest its lows below $10. Matic is performing similar to ADA, showing a series of higher lows and respecting an upward ascending trend line. If the trend line, though, breaks down, I will let you guys know. Until that happens, in my view, it's mostly bullish. The break would be a close below 84 cents. The bottom of the channel is 74 cents. That's also a very critical level to watch. I have some concerns about my DOT investment, Polkadot. The CEO and founder is embroiled in some scandal that's basically caused investors to lose confidence in the project, and that largely is why we've been seeing price weakness. It has led to some whales closing their positions. I have not sold mine, but I'm watching it very carefully. Mara, keep in mind, a break and close below $8.50 is a breakdown of price action. We have to watch out for that. If we do get that, we would probably find support at 8. If 8 didn't hold, then the next area of support would be $6.81. If $8.50 holds, the target is still $13. Of course, if Bitcoin holds, Mara should hold. The Riot chart still looks good. 1050 is still operating as a strong support, but I do think that we'll get a dip down to $9.70, which for me is the best entry price. If Bitcoin got to 34K, I could see Riot getting all the way to $20 very quickly. The DOGE and SHIB charts, I haven't talked about them in a while because they're largely bearish. There's really nothing exciting to report there, which is really no surprise because we're not in alt season, and these should continue to trend lower until we get into alt season and they get a pop. The quant chart, though, is leaning bullish, as well as BNB. That chart is also leaning bullish. Both of those were new additions to my top 10 cryptos to buy in the bear winter that I did over 6 months ago. Those are still proving to be great picks. The coin chart is very bearish, and I think I'm going to cover that at another time. OP, optimism. That chart is bullish. That's another one of my level 2 picks that I've been diversifying from my Matic position into Arbitrum and Optimism. The bottom line is if I didn't mention your favorite crypto today, it's probably because I looked at the chart and the chart was bearish and unexciting. Guys, I hope to see some of you guys in New York on June 7th. It's going to be a great time. I want to thank you guys for all the likes and for being a subscriber to the channel, and I hope that you all have a super restful weekend. As always, peace and blessings, my friends. I'll see you in the next video.